Jason Rantz joins me now to talk about it. All right, Jason. I mean, look, Northwestern says we do not tolerate anti-Semitism. Should Northwestern's president resign, in your opinion?
Absolutely. And I think this goes one step further than just Northwestern, right? I mean, when they say something isn't anti-Semitic, it's because of the way that they choose to define anti-Semitism. There's a group of folks who believe that calling for the genocide of Jews, which is the case when you are screaming from the river to the sea, that somehow that is not deemed anti-Semitic. So we have to understand that we're talking about people who like to redefine words in order to benefit their cause. And we've got a lot of that going on, not just at this university. And it's something that I think colleges have been dealing with for a while. It just hasn't been at the forefront because, well, there wasn't an October 7th at the time. Now that that's come out, we've obviously seen what's really happening on college campuses. And it starts even earlier than that. These kids are taught the hate that they're espousing on campus. And unless we go to the root causes of that hate, which in a lot of cases starts in high school and maybe even earlier than that, you're going to continue to get this kind of thinking on campus. And it's obviously a threat to students who are Jewish and students who are just reasonable and don't want to side with groups like Hamas.
Right. I totally agree. And Jason, I want to get to this issue. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez likened Palestinians to Jesus during an online Christmas post. She said this, quote, "In the story of Christmas, Christ was born in modern-day Palestine under the threat of a government engaged in a massacre of innocents. He was part of a targeted population being indiscriminately killed to protect an unjust leader's power. Mary and Joseph, displaced by violence and forced to flee, became refugees in Egypt, with a newborn waiting to one day return home." What do you make of that, Jason?
So this is all intentional. This is deliberate to redefine, again, redefine history, revise history, just so you can make your current political point. It is inaccurate, what she said. She knows it's inaccurate. But what she's doing there is giving some more ammunition to folks on the radical left to continue their push against Israel. We're hearing the same thing over and over and over again, that Jesus was a Palestinian Jew. No, he wasn't. He was just a Jew from Judea. This idea that the land is not the ancestral homeland of Jews is, of course, historically inaccurate. But the only way that you're going to be able to win that argument is just to completely change history. And that's precisely what it is they're doing.
Yeah. Forget the facts. Just make a good headline. All right, Jason, great to see you. Thank you, sir.